if I could first come to you purely on Escorts, the second quarter volumes have been soft this time. Would you attribute this mainly to a seasonality factor, or is there some particular reason behind it?
Yeah, I think it's mainly two factors. One, obviously, in the last year, if you look at whether there's an impact on GST transition happening to Q2. So most of the sales got deferred from Q1 to Q2. That's why we had very high base in Q2 of last year. And second, obviously, like you said, the postponement of the festive season to October, November this time. So that's another thing. I think it's leading to some deferral of the retail volumes happening. So these two are the prime factors. Otherwise, we don't expect any correction happening on the demand side. The demand continues to be strong, I think, on the rural market side. So we think the recovery will be very steep. I think we will see it early in Q3 happening this time.
What is your understanding, Bharat, on the inventory level at dealers now?
Well, I think inventory level are very low level at this point in time, but the industry is reaching a new peak this time. So I think we'll be touching almost 50,000 units probably this year. So if you look at that basis, I think looking at the coming season, the inventory will be about 3 weeks, I think, with the channel, which is, I think, one of the lowest level probably what we have seen in the last many years.
Okay. What's the growth projected as we step closer to the Rabi season? Can you sustain a strong 20% plus volume growth?
Yeah, I think we're given guidance for the industry growth of likelihood of 12 to 15%. And so far, if you look at the first 6 months, the industry has grown roughly 12-13%. And we expect, I think, again, you'll see very good, strong Q3 this time because the festive season coming in this quarter, which can even see growth of 30% plus. And maybe, again, very subdued quarter in Q4, which can be slightly flattish or very marginal growth. So I think overall, for the full year basis for industry, we expect 12 to 15% industry growth is still doable. And I think from Escorts perspective, we have grown 20% so far in the first 6 months, which is better than the industry number. And we expect probably the same trend will continue going forward too. So overall, yes, like you mentioned, 15-20% growth for us, it looks like likelihood for the full year basis.
Mr. Madan, earlier this year, as we recall correctly, the management had outlined that there will be raw material cost pressures and they're going to continue for the first half. Do you see a spillover impact to the second half as well? Because, commodities are in a very different picture right now as we speak.
Well, we had faced issues in the first half this year, but so far we have been able to pass on the cost increases to the market. So we have taken 2 price increases this year. But we have seen some pressure again in last quarter 2 in Q2. I think again which leads some to the price increase will have to really factor in maybe after the end of the festive season or maybe at the beginning of the next quarter. So the pressure really still continues. So we are not really seeing it really coming down. So let's see how it really ends in the whole year.
Okay, Mr.